Are you guys still here? Are you guys still here? No, you can't do basically anything. I have no idea. Printed backwards, yeah, it's you pay extra for that, Carlo. You pay extra for the reverse branding. No, but actually, guys, we are seriously getting shadow banned. I just found out yesterday that I'm shadow banned on YouTube. Like, confirmed. I'm shadow banned on YouTube. I cannot chat on YouTube. It's absolutely ridiculous. My chat messages no longer go through. Camera is a crime? No, I'm just showing you my better side, Peter. Camera, no, it's a strategy. Guys, we got to put our best side forward. That's how life works. Okay, now hold on, guys. We have to check YouTube. No freaking way. No freaking way this is actually happening. We are live on 3 different platforms. Absolutely. Mom! Check it out! We did it! You know what's cool about Instagram? It shows who's jumping in chat. Oh, yeah. We're live on The Pookie Butt. We're live on The Pookie Butt right now, over on YouTube. No, I mean, allegedly. Which branded? We're trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to protect ourselves, friend. But yeah, bath salts. Hi, bath salts. Guys, I'm sorry, but the Instagram, you have like a 20-second delay. That's very annoying. Comments blurred from Instagram, but that's okay. That's intentional. Unfortunately, because of Twitch and their annoyingness, I have to do that. What I need to do is unblur them from Instagram, though. Like, so they're blurred on Instagram. Still need to fix that. But hi, bath salts. Thank you guys for checking it out. Hopefully this works. I mean, I spent all that time setting up the vertical canvas. Like, what do I do with it now that it's not working for the dual stream on YouTube? Yes, Twitch is very annoying, Aggie. They do not want you to stream anywhere else, but they say, no, you can stream wherever you want. You can stream anywhere. But if you even hint at it on your Twitch live stream, ban, blur that. Oh my god. Oh god, you freaking Bucky's is gonna get us banned first try. That'll be our second time getting banned on a platform first stream. Are we actually winning? But anyway, all right, guys, let me jump in. So I have to kind of jump in the ride, like for continuity's sake, and then I can switch over to here. Ready for this? Bam. So hopefully it's working all right. But anyway, just trying some fun things. I've been feeling a little more inspired. I know, we're here now. I've been feeling a little more inspired to work on the stream. So I'm gonna just ride it. I'm gonna ride it. Wait, you can see me? Hey, I'm about to call out YouTube. I want to make a video on it, man, that I'm getting shadow banned. I feel absolutely scammed. YouTube is absolutely scamming me right now. Guys, Payne can confirm I'm shadow banned on YouTube. He was the one who helped me figure it out. You know, it's actually probably valid. It's probably actually based of YouTube to ban me right away. So this is basically here. I want to show what I'm got going on here on my third monitor. So display capture 3. Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna get like this. So this is what I got going on. So here's the vertical stream, and then here's the Instagram stream now. Look, guys, a selfie. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. I have no idea about salts. I'm just a horrible person, apparently. Yeah, I was hanging on JD's stream over on YouTube, chatting away, and then finally I'm like, you know what? JD is like really good with his chat. Like, there's no way this is just like him ignoring me. At first I was a little like I was a little hurt. I felt like, JD, I thought we were closer than this. But it turns out that I am actually shadow banned on live streams on Twitch or on YouTube. Oh, no pain. No, like I was saying, man, like I wasn't like annoyed that you weren't talking to me. Like it did hurt a little bit. But no, I wasn't annoyed about that. I was just like, dude, if you're not getting chat messages that you like should be getting, like that's a serious problem because even the broadcaster didn't get the messages. Like, okay, you ban the chat over like, you know, you can't see other chatters. I get that. Like, so like someone comes in and puts up some messages and maybe it gets filtered from chat. But to filter it from the broadcaster is like kind of sketchy, and I almost want to make a YouTube video about it because this is pretty new from what I understand. I've chatted on your channel multiple times at this. More than one chat. It's all so that I can feel better about myself, okay? It's all an ego thing. Everything comes from a place of ego. And that's why we can't have you as a mod. I would never be able to stream. Bro, what's your life? Bird just smashed into a window and looked dead other than shallow breathing, face down in the snow. Just got back from being a rescue. She got stronger on the way there, escaped the box and flew down under the dash. Had to fish out, crazy little adventure, but a successful one, dude. That is a thing, man. I've seen that happen multiple times where birds literally will stun themselves for like 20 minutes when they hit something. And then they'll come back afterwards and just everything's fine. That is like a thing I've seen. Glad that it ended well. As crazy as that sounds, it makes a crazy story. Hey Pitbull, how are you, man? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, guys, we don't actually hang with people. We don't actually engage with social activity. So all we do is put up as many screens and chats as we can to satisfy that. It's all a tactic. But like I said, guys, I always am honest with you. That option is beyond stupid on YouTube. So explain that to me. If you didn't mind. And how that works. Oh, my Instagram chat comes through my multi-chat. Oh my god, that's so nice. I don't have to have it duplicated. Meaning it's the same option as streamer and view. FYI, YouTube makes sure to have it on live chat, not top chat. Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. Filtering something from the broadcaster feels very wrong. I don't know. I'm sure I know they have their reasons. But it feels like the broadcaster should at least get notified of what's going on in their chat. Like, if they're actually going to adequately control what's going on, they have to know what's actually happening, right? Not your own rabbit that's rabbit, but save it. Yep. That's the thing, Loki. It might have not worked out for the bunny, but you know what? It worked out for the birdie. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, Pitbull. I've been spending some time on on building out my stream again on some different platforms and things, which has been really fun. But oh no, did not sleep well last night. I'm relying on the 10-minute rule on Zwift. 10 minutes in, and I should hopefully be feeling better. We'll see. Gives points to chatters, encourages engagement, gives them a badge. Yeah, that's all right. You get points no matter what. The top chat should be YouTube trying to think what you want to see. So if people spam BS, it might think, oh, this is BS, don't show it. That's what it is. That's probably why I am invisible. That's honestly why my chats probably don't show up. They're like, this guy is a complete troll. He doesn't put any constructive elements into chat. Themed by AI. Beta testing people handle versus chatter names to stop impersonators. I know that's in play. Yeah, so that's the thing. They need to look at your subscribers, and right now they're definitely not taking in chatter history. Like, that should have been a thing. Like, if you have chat history on a channel, and they implement this new policy or whatever addition to their algorithm, I feel like they could have just like, I don't know. They could have just like tracked your chat history a little bit. 8 YouTube chat for live streaming. You know what's nice? At least that there's like low latency or like low latency streaming now. I remember when I first started streaming on YouTube, the latency was just like horrendous. And you'd have to push such high bitrate to get anything close to Twitch. These days, I feel like it's much more marginal. Your viewers on Twitch, so you're there night and day between the platforms for you. Yeah, it's different. Scottish Giant, oh my god. Oh god. For a second, I was like, hey, who's... Oh, it's just Ewan. Good to see you, Ewan. Thanks for stopping by. I'm testing out an Instagram stream today. It is... I don't know. Hopefully it's working all right. Can't use the low stuff if you want closed caption. Yeah, that's true. I use the middle setting, right? That gives you like 5 or 10 seconds of latency. So that allows me to stream in 2K. Which in all reality, the 2K is only nice for my webcam. The game itself looks no different because I have it in, I think it's streaming in 1080p. Like the signal's in 1080p, so it actually makes really little difference. Except for that. Yeah, there was actually going back to Loki. I had a couple times. One time, I've always lived in the country. But there was one time I lived like within the boonies within the country. Like it was like another layer deep. We weren't just like country living. And there were constantly animals on the road. Like it was very sad, but it's just inevitable that you're gonna hit something. Even if you're just as careful as possible. Like, unless you have like viper level reflexes, which I don't have. But there was a time I remember like when I was growing up and I was young that we were driving down our road and we hit a couple birds. One flew off immediately. The other one was just like, it looked like it was dying. But yeah, we did the same thing. We took it back home, let it chill for a little bit. After about 30 minutes or so, like it started like hopping around the little box we put it in. And then we just took it back outside. Everything seemed okay. Hopefully it was. That's one of the sad truths actually about living in the country. There are a lot of wild animals that are constantly getting in the way. Very sad. But Payne, dude, your YouTube channel's doing really good. You know what I've noticed? Maybe it's just because I haven't paid attention in a while. There's some actual virtual cycling content that's getting some proper hits on YouTube now. Like it's not just like one streamer, one content creator like it used to. Really cool. I love seeing people like, I love seeing that. Because I see other people who are doing better, and it's like, hey, I could do that too. Hopefully you guys can take that perspective sometimes. It's not always easy to do that. It's, you know, easy to talk about it. Oh my god, Uber Gonzalez. Oh, I thought that was like a YouTuber. Guys, I was like, we're famous. We're on YouTube. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Has anybody done this stage yet? Where are we? New York. Are these all after parties? The stage 1 was an after party too, wasn't it? Get the not shadow band hanging with the mafia. Yeah, dude. No, it's really annoying though, Payne. Like, if it's happening on the live feed side, like I'm worried that it's happening on the long form content side as well. Like, are my videos not being pushed anymore because Because of my name? Like, how is my content being affected all around, I wonder? Hold on, let you go, ban on all your channels. Yeah, Pain. It's worrisome, actually. Like, because I don't want that to happen. Obviously, my content isn't, I mean, it's definitely not for kids, but it's not for, like, adults only. It's not like we're just purely an adult entertainer, you know? Sorry, that came out wrong. It's not like we only entertain adults on our content. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop there. Hey, sick Tris. That was awkward. That was awkward. I apologize. Not right. I mean, you have had your issues. Here, no, that was a mistake, guys. That was a mistake. What could go wrong with that one, Pain? That one won't get us shadow banned, right? Oh my god, Instagram encoder. Instagram streams look so bad in comparison to other streaming platforms I've been on so far. I apologize, guys. Anybody watching on Instagram, the quality is definitely lacking a bit. But most likely you're all looking at it on a phone or something. Forbes, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? On the level. Looks decent. Does it look okay, Dimitri? Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. The thing is, so here's what it is. Let me see if I can show this. This probably won't be visible on stream very well. No, it's really not. This is like the one on the left is the feed that I'm sending. And then the one on the right's the feed that Instagram's receiving. Oh, you really can't even tell. Never mind. On my screen, it's very obvious. But at the same time, I actually maybe appreciate that it like blurs all of my gray together, so it kind of doesn't look like I'm just like super, super old. Guys, I have no idea how I got away with. I have no idea how I got away with this. How did I get away with? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just so happy. This seems to be going well. Yep. Yeah, why didn't that jerk get filtered? Honestly, we should just ban that toxicity right away. The Scottish filter. That's the thing. So Instagram knows the origin of where the message came from. They're like, oh, this is a Scottish IP. And then they like, oh, okay. This is actually a term of endearment. That's some progressive AI right there. Oh, man. I don't know how today is going to go after my 2-hour ride yesterday. It's going to be a toss-up. Thank you, Bambi. But yeah, Instagram is basically Facebook. And all of the annoyances with Facebook streaming that I was noticing when I first was looking at it, they've literally solved none of them. It'd be good if we could get Doc in here for a perspective. Guys, if you don't know, Games with Doc used to be a Facebook streamer before we converted him. Well, this is good. I have my chat, so I don't have to look at myself on Instagram. I'm gonna pull my music back up. I think that's one of the most annoying things about multi-streaming is how many windows I have open with my face on it. It's actually pretty annoying. I wonder if I should start a new Instagram account. I may start a new one. Should open all my streams in the house. And hide the remotes after, oh god. You know, the funny thing, I don't think there's one TV in my house, and it's in my dad's room. I actually grew up without a TV. As weird as that sounds. I didn't have a TV in my house until I was like, well, cable TV. We had a TV, but we never watched it because we had no cable or anything. So for basically all of my childhood, I barely saw anything. Hey, Flobber's in here. Hi, Flobber. Come on, man. Get on. Get on, bro. I'm bridging. Treat me as an Eiffel Tower. I mean, wait. Let's go, baby. Business intelligence. Hey, man, it's been a while. How are you doing? We have, we're trying something new today. My first Instagram stream. I've been streaming for like 5 years over on Twitch and mixed on YouTube, but I'm trying out Instagram for the first time. It seems to be working all right. It was an annoyance to set up. Instagram streaming is not very friendly with broadcasting software. Dude, it's been a while since I've chatted with you. I hope you're well. Hope the family's well. Dude, you're from back in the Holonis days. Can I tell you a secret business? I still have the icon on my phone, even though the app no longer exists. I still have the icon. Just as a friendly reminder of some fun times. That's crazy. I'm seeing community on my Instagram I haven't seen in a long time because I don't do any content to Instagram anymore. Maybe I'll just redo my entire Instagram. Just rebrand the one I currently have. I don't think that's probably the best move, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, guys, if you're coming in from one of the other platforms, thank you. We are doing a group ride right now. There's an event called Off the Map here on Zwift. So it's like a great opportunity to get in some group rides. Like this one has 600 people in it, which is really cool. Also, guys, are these all after party courses? All of the map stages? Anybody know what the third stage is? You believe so? Man, I love after parties. Freaking love after parties. I think they're some of the most fun. And by most fun, I mean most painful. Dimitri, have you tried Instagram? Hold on, let me check, Payne. Thank Lipscomb. Thank you, Cal. Oops. Oh, so that's your secondary chat you were talking about? So it's on the replay, but it's not on the live chat? Oh, dude, they're just broken. Okay. It's just broken right now. There's no way they intended for that to happen. Yeah, yeah. That's YouTube. Yeah, exactly. What I mean is that my messages are coming through your replay. So, like, if people go and watch your VOD with live chat replay, that means they see it now, right? So can't see during live, but on replay. Oh, that's so broken. That's just broken. Hey, what's up, Mihal? Thanks for stopping through. I am a very much a noob here on Instagram when it comes to streaming, but we're doing what we can do. I've been like super motivated. So normally I just stream on Twitch, but I came back from injury and I hadn't been on the bike for a while, and I have like this new fire to do streaming stuff. So I was like, hey, can I get a stream to Instagram? Because YouTube's vertical doesn't seem to be working well right now. So I'm gonna stick to landscape. You're doing the Tron first? Oh man, good luck. I feel like a leveled Tron bike is an insane flex. What is the total distance? The total distance is like 8,000 kilometers or something. It's crazy, right? I haven't looked at it, but it's some crazy distance to level it. Like this Pinarello max distance is like 500 kilometers per level. And at the beginning it was like 250. So it was like maybe 2,000 kilometers to level this bike. Or less, probably. Dude, that's annoying as hell. That's gotta be just growing pains. I'm hoping. Did I still make a video about it? Hey, Empathy! Thanks for stopping by the Instagram. We got it working. Everything seems to be working.
There's only one I want. I love you.
8,000K, that's what I thought. That's absolutely nuts. That's like many years for a lot of people. That's like multiple years for a lot of people. Hi, Henge. Thank you, Buck. That might be a good one to try out. Thank you, Lumo. Thanks, baby cakes. It's me, you're the plot. The plot was coming from inside the house. Okay, one more question. Not mod Dimitri. Not mod Dimitri. You shouldn't be able to hear music on Instagram, right? It should just be the lovely ASMR of my heavy breathing, half filtered out by NVIDIA Broadcast. The Cannondale, I think that's the coolest looking one, dude. That's the one with the blade wheels, right? The rollerblade wheels. I think that's the coolest one. I did the easiest one first, which was the Pinarello, and I'm almost done. I'm like 2/3 of the way through my final level on this bike. I think the Pinarello is probably the least desirable, even though it's the most realistic, right? It's an actual retro bike, which is one of the cool things about it, I would say. So it has the cool factor for being a real bike, but it's like, its look is very I don't know. The other one, maybe what I'm trying to say is the other ones just look really cool. So in all reality, what could go wrong with that Cannondale build? That would look absolutely perfect. Oh, we have another friend here. Rocks. It's one worse enemy, but yeah. Oh, this is lovely. I love it when the groups finally settle in. Rest in peace to anyone with the front group right now. I bet these map rides are crazy at the front. But who has time for that? Who's doing ZRL today? We got any racers? Enemies! Pimp, nice, good looking out. Thanks for, stopping by the Insta. Only Panamies, yep. Exclusive premium chat experience. Only problem is you have to wait an extra 20 seconds, which is actually a strategy. As we all know. I mean, if we take a leaf out of the great queen of the internet, Amaranth's book, the waiting is actually the most important part. Three Toad. Good to see you. Okay, let's see how this works on my vertical feed. Queen of the internet. Yep. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Oh, the conspiracies go deep. Giggity. Oh my god, I just noticed. As deep as it takes. I just noticed my power screen on the vertical feed is like 1 pixel lower than the mini map, and now I can't unsee it. So nice. Yep. So nice. How deep is your love? About? No, I'm just... No. Hey. Guys, anyone know when you get the Scotty the Squirrel? Like stage 1 of that? Thank you, right up. Anyone know? I'm probably really far away from the animated one, but I might get the little stationary graphic like that guy behind me. This is the week 11, so also next week I get my first, what is it? Streak Saver. That'll be nice to have. If you don't know, guys, if you do 12 weeks, you get a 12-week streak on Zwift. You basically get a week free where if you don't ride, you still save your streak. I think that's really nice, and you can get up to 2 of them now. I discovered that when I was injured, which honestly added insult to the injury because I had to watch my streak slowly go away after 3 weeks of watching it. It was like, okay, if I miss 1 week, it's like pulling off the Band-Aid, right? It's like, yeah, it sucks. Oh well. But at least you're done after a week. You don't have to stress. No, dude. I had 3 weeks where I'm just sitting there like, if I could just do 2 kilometers, I'll be fine. Every platformer streakers now. It's guys, it's a dark pattern. They're introducing dark patterns to Zwift. Don't forget to sign on every day. I just became aware of the practice of dark. I just became aware of that practice. Now I can't unsee any of them. Companies' blatant attempts to appease to your addictive traits. Lord Panamies, yep. And a damn nice guy on top of it. And don't forget, a damn nice guy. Duolingo streak is amazing. How well has it been working, Pimp? It probably helps you have, you know, a community you can immerse in. I bet that's literally the strategy. Duolingo plus having a community that speaks the language. 1,100 days? Holy shit. That's crazy. I know a lot of people take those very serious, the streaks. And there is really an element of FOMO if you let it break. With me. French would be fun. French would be fun. I did Spanish in high school. Or is a more practical language in California. But I always thought French would be really cool. Honestly, I'm very impressed by polyglots in general.
Amazing.
I think it is a really cool, cool thing.
Amazing.
Cool skill to have.
Amazing update. Isn't that amazing?
Because it literally rewires your brain
Amazing.
to think in completely different ways.
Amazing.
And now French with Corbin.
Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be, BK. BK back on the bike? Yeah, is he still running? Sorry, got a little sick there. Had trouble saying that. Hopefully he's recovered enough to come back to the way of the Force. Screw you, leveling people. We don't even get it to re-level to 100. There needs to be a special animation for people who've re-leveled 100. Why? Because that positively impacts me. Oh, that's too funny. Dude, downhill draft. Dude, if you have just a slight downhill, as a light rider, speed is so much easier to maintain now. Like 53K, and I'm pedaling with the group. Normally I'd have to be about a half watt per kilo higher. They've really settled the blob. They've returned back to, they've kind of regressed a little bit in that. But the blob is much more powerful again. Enemies Pamp will move to Finland. Funland, actually true. Do the stage 1 of the map yesterday, but you think it's too late? Yeah, it's We're on stage 2. I don't know if you can still do stage 1. They may do like a makeup, but maybe not. They may do a makeup. Good. Think of all the sauna time. Think of all the sauna Klonku time. The actual most fun game. Because it really brings people together. I feel like it really builds like a brotherhood, you know? Hold on. Let me see if I think I should still have it, even if you guys can't use it. Even if you all can't use it. Which is a sad thing. Maybe we'll add it over on YouTube. I intend to monetize my YouTube, by the way. Not gonna monetize Twitch, though. But I wholeheartedly want to monetize YouTube. We're trying to scam the tubers. Guys, sorry YouTubers if you're here. But you know what? That's just one of our faults. We're like the evil mastermind. We can't resist telling people our plans. It's our downfall. Shadow monetization. Yeah, screw YouTube. YouTube is the worst. Oh, it's so funny, dude. Get the tubers, exactly. It's all actually just a strategy to click funnel into Twitch. It's all a big brain play. There I go again, telling you the master plan. Damn it. There I go again. How good are memberships on YouTube, though? Does it give a lot of perks? Is it worth, like, on the viewer side? Hopefully. I bet it probably has to do with the streamer, right? And what they allow. But members are horrible. Horrible, yeah. Don't you worry, my secret is safe with me. Your secret. Your secret is safe with me. Don't you worry. We'll delete the VOD. Dude, our blob is reeling them in, man. This is the blob almighty right here. It's just so obvious, Payne, how little YouTube is taking advantage of the live streaming craze right now. Maybe deep down they're like, if we make it easy for everyone and everyone comes over here, well, rip our Google servers. Rip our servers. Because I know Twitch is basically just bleeding money on a lot of freaking fronts because of that. You just put up a video early for members as a perk. Really nothing else. Unless you are huge and lock everyone other than members out. And that just feels wrong, right? Like, you want to provide a worthwhile benefit to, you know, spending money without making it feel mandatory, because that's just the worst feeling, guys. If you're in somebody's chat and you feel obliged to donate because of whatever, you should never feel obliged, I don't feel like. If you're not coming from the point of this content's free, but you can choose to support me in some way, I think that's the, you know, if that's for the ethical, that's the ethical approach, right? 99 cents. Do people still use Patreon? I feel like that's basically, it's just like integrated Patreon almost, without any added anything. Do people use that anymore? I know it is less common. Still big? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just do that. And I don't have to monetize any of my content, but I can have like a special place for certain things. We'll see. I don't know. It's hard for me to wrap my head around monetizing a channel. It doesn't feel right in a lot of ways. Because again, I feel like this should be free. My content, not like in general. Monetize if you want to. I don't care. This is all coming from a personal opinion. Sorry, forgot to put that on. Dude, Flobber is riding insanely strong right now. Yeah, the moment you feel like you have to, it becomes silly. Exactly. Exactly. There is a line, and people subjectively know when it's crossed. Give out 10 memberships a month? That's sick. Is it like Twitch where you have to foot the membership? But at $1, who cares, right? $10 a month to liven the community up a bit. Dude, that's actually really cool. So, and that's another thing. I know people do like to support. It makes it feel like it is a community in a lot of ways. Especially like when you build up, like when I had demonetized, I felt so bad for the people who had like 3 years of subs. Like I honestly really felt bad that I did that to them. Because like, some of them really liked that. And I think that's cool. Some of them really like to have, be able to show the history that they've had in chat. Show that they've been around for a long time or whatever. The level above the base. Oh, gives the same things. Tiered perks, I feel like does have potential though. I think tiered perks could have potential. Yeah, it does help. Exactly. I mean, just consider, like, even just like having to you have to have a Zwift membership if you want to stream Zwift, if you want to build a community around Zwift. It is going to cost you money. And that was one of the nice things, like when I was monetized. When I was monetized, basically the community covered all of my general expenses to stream. Like streaming was not a net loss. And that was really neat. That was really neat at first. Like my Zwift membership was covered. Like every once in a while I could like I bought the Zwift Plays or like the Steerzo. You can buy those and feel like you're taking the investment that people put into you and being able to actually build up the content to be better. So it's like, that is like such cool. That's such a cool aspect of, membership or subscriber base. My membership, thanks man, I appreciate it. I don't think I'll ever go back to monetizing my Twitch. It just doesn't, I don't know. Twitch hasn't gotten better since I decided not to support them in that regard. They've only, in my opinion, gotten worse in most ways. There are ways they've gotten better, but overall, I don't feel like the platform has gotten any better or fixed the problems that caused me to drop my affiliate status to begin with. Okay, you give Bolt a big enough lead. Oh, is he up there? Screw him. Why does he have to be so perfect and beautiful and strong, but also so humble? God. Frickin' Bullet, man. I'm very happy. Back here in the nosebleeds. We'll catch him on the comm. We'll totally catch him on the comm. Well, look out, Bullet. Look out. Yeah, it's all strategy. Dude, it's so insane to see where Bullet's gotten to. It is so cool. Bullet's one of those success stories here in the community to break the comedy a bit. Let's actually give him a real shout out, because Bullet is a really great example of this, why this community is so good. I remember back in the day, dude, Bullet was always so like, he so wanted to fucking smash it. He so wanted to constantly be getting better at the beginning, I remember. And that's only held, that trait has only held. Okay, we're done buttering him up. Back to the normally prescribed trolling. Up. Slobber dropped us. We got too distracted. Hold on, let me see if I can bring him back. Thank you, Claire. We got him. We got him, boys. Ooh. Oh, man. Give it another couple months. Flobber's gonna be kicking our ass up and down the frickin' map. Dude, this is so weird. Ever since I've come back from my injury, like I have new heart rate zones. It's like all my heart rate zones are lower. Maybe I just do not have enough of the base built up yet. No, it's probably I just haven't I haven't trained my VO2 engine really recently. My heart rate probably is having trouble to getting to the higher zones because of that. It's not because I'm getting old. It has nothing to do with the fact I'm getting old. All right, I think we're back in. Would I mind? I wish, man. But now that you've asked, I'll do my best. That's the thing. I needed to do it for someone else. Promise me you'll never die. Guys, promise me. Promise me. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. Wait, YouTube or Instagram stopped? Why did Instagram stop? Did I get banned? No freaking way, I just got banned, right? No way, right? Hold on, let me see. Does it only go for an hour? Is that actually a thing? Dude, it gives me a new stream key? What? No way, man. Oh, that's jank. Oh, that's jank. You stream for an hour? You want to stream again? You gotta have a new stream key. No way, man.
You shout like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail.
Yo, that
you
sucks.
Overcook chicken.
All right, let me see if I can restart it.
Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Okay. It's back. Wow. That's crazy, man. Oh, man. So you can only stream Instagram for an hour, and then you get a whole new stream key. What? Oh, I guess I'm not going to be streaming to Instagram. Oh, well. I need to read into that. That's probably, they probably said that in their terms of service, right? Hey, we're back with the group. Yo, we found a big blob. Look at this. Holy. Look at that blob. Oh, that's not our blob. Never mind. Yeah, pimp. Instagram only allows for an hour stream. Then you have to go in and get a new stream key. You can't just push go live or restart. You actually have to go into your Instagram live, get a new stream key, paste it into your OBS. There you go. Very weird. Instagram. All right, back up, back up. Oof. Yep, guys. So it is, I don't know, in all honesty, so with this new draft physics, it feels pretty much kind of the same going over or cresting a climb. Doesn't feel like it's supposed to be harder for light riders to crest with the group. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. Felt about the same. So look at the sticky draft right now. I'm getting dropped That was weird. At that 4%, I would have thought it would have come through the group. Oh, Jasperson's pulling. That's why. And Drubik are pulling this group right now. I was wondering why it felt like that. Yay, more friends. Wait, is this our group? No. We lapped them. Well, that's nice. I'm used to lapping people. Jerome. Thank you. So we have to actually be strategic with Instagram, I think. We'll actually have to be strategic. So if we're doing an event, we have to make sure that the event's what's captured. I think that's the smartest thing to do. So like, I should have gone live about 3 or 5 minutes before the starting of this ride. So in all reality, then I would have probably hit the hour on the comm. Mota, 64-year-old Z for fun. Thank you for the ride on. I feel like I know so much about him. Just with his Zwift handle. Timbo. I think he heard me. I feel like I know a lot about Timbo as well. Weighted power, almost 200 watts. That's not feeling too bad today. I like that. Dude, I don't even have to try on a downhill anymore. I don't even have to try. I just stay with the group. I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. Oh, wait, we don't go yet? Oh, no. Almost there. I'm trying to avoid any true red efforts. Hopefully we can do that. All right, we go up here. There's very few routes that go up this part. Wait, Flobber, did you get the, are those the Zwift game or Zwift training camp headphones? I think he's got the fancy training phones. Hey, Chavish. Sorry, Tuva. Sorry, brain is not working right now. Thanks for coming back through. Tuva, how are you today? Thank you, Wanda. little more than I signed up for. But it's still fun. How are you today? Doing great, nice. This is stage 2 of the Off the Map series, which we just learned all our after party courses, which is pretty cool. I like after parties.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing.
Like a party, but then another party.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
Duva, let's freaking go.
Amazing.
You must be so
Isn't that
excited.
Amazing update. Isn't that amazing?
I hope.
Amazing. Amazing.
So we had this happen.
Amazing. Amazing.
To someone in the community.
Amazing.
Where they got the frame.
Amazing. 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 Amazing.
Like,
amazing. Amazing.
3 days before they got the
Wouldn't that be
handlebars.
amazing?
Hopefully that's not the case for you. Because you got the Zwift ride package, right? I think we found out yesterday we got that Black Friday deal. Hey, Beer Bear. How are you? I am dead. I have no top end at all. No, why are you sick? Stop that, please. Sorry to hear you're sick. I know it seems like the cool thing to do, but it's not. Track and trace tells you they're 3 pieces, yeah. I hope so. It actually is 3 separate parcels. Our homie, Bike Boy, ran into that. It was very annoying for him for like 3 days. We were joking about it, like, oh, just stick something in there temporarily. Just like hold on to a broom pole, or, oh, you don't need handlebars. Just hold the frame. 48 kilo. Oh, that's definitely everything. My hope is they all come together. That'd be annoying. His issue was that it was going through Canadian customs, which means it had to be transfigured into a make-believe device before it could go into the country. That's probably the issue, because as we all know, Canada is a make-believe place. Didn't put your skin in theory, you're like, in theory, your immune system should be bulletproof. In actuality, you're just sick all the time. Fake borders. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Fake borders to a real place. But in Canada, you have real borders to a fake place. Up. Flobber popped us. GG, Flobber. Lungs, fever, running. Bro, you were just sick last I chatted with you. I'm sorry. That is very annoying. Because you, especially for someone who works as hard as you do. Thank you, Nathan. That's like super stupid. Eight of those you weren't sick. Oh man, that's just such a common phenomena though, isn't it, Beer? You're working hard, working hard, working hard. You don't get sick, you don't get sick. Everyone else is getting sick, you don't get sick. Then you take a vacation, or you take a couple days off. And then, before you know it, you're sick. Absolutely crapped on, I swear. But no, I thought that too. One of my old roommates used to work in a doctor's clinic. She was always sick. Always, like, always. You would think she'd be like super robust within when it comes to like that kind of stuff. You think her freaking white blood cell count would be insane. So you get sick, of course, on the day right before you go back to work, right, Beer? That's so typical. You know, the problem to solve that is just don't work. You don't have to hang out with people, you know? Just kidding, guys. Don't do that. That was a joke. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out Instagram better. It does not feel smooth. It doesn't feel... Like, I thought YouTube streaming felt clunky. Why don't we get our own personal channel stream key, I wonder? Why is it some... Basically like how TikTok does it, where you have to apply for a stream key. They give you one of their stream keys, and they can change it whenever they want. Never IRL. Yeah, just hang out with people online. That's smart, Tuva. Then, when you get sick of people, you're just sick of their shit and you sign off. You're not actually sick, you know, because they got you sick. All right, here's the hill. Here's the hill. We made it. All right, family, we're back. We made it. Zwift Queen Emma. Do they not know who Holly is? Who is this Emma? All right, that's all the effort I have. Hey, we almost caught up to Stark. Dude, Tilly is giving me a great draft right now. Come on, Flobber. Let's get this. Come on, baby. We'll do this together. Come on, 4. I want to see 4. Let's go. There we go, baby. You absolute legend. Guys, we have a friend in here with us. Steady, steady. Steady, steady. The surges feel good, they're not good. Steady, steady. What a boss. Absolute boss. B-Rider confirmed. B-Rider confirmed, man. Nice break coming up. There we go. One more kick. Easy peasy. We got into this together. We're gonna get out of it together, man. Dude. Levian. Absolute boss. Here it is, last kick. Last one, there it is. There's the top, there's the Z. Insane, man. Well done, dude. That was awesome. That was fun. Thanks for the push. And GG. Ooh. That was fun. Hopefully I kept my cadence up high enough that I didn't screw myself. I don't think so. My cadence was up mid to high 80s whenever I put power down, so that was really nice. Good stuff. Hey, what did we get? Did we get anything? I think it's just XP for this stage. Oh. Hell yeah, man. That was a fun time. All right. No socks. Oh no, I got socks last week. You get socks week 1 or your first stage. You get the map socks, which I'm wearing. Whoa. Which is just white socks that say map on the back. Like, oh damn. My avatar's got some cake. But stage 2, I think was just literally XP, so it does nothing for me. But we get the kit next week. Guys, if you don't know, this is a big group ride that started last week and I think goes through next week. If you're looking to unlock some limited time in-game cosmetics, this is the time to do it. Dude, Flobber, if you can hear me, man, you are 100% ready to race some B races. Dude, that was awesome. Like, we were sitting in the draft at like 2.8 to 3 for like that entire thing. Dude, there's no way that wasn't a BF, or there's no way that was an hour. There's no way. That was totally a B effort. You probably averaged around 3-1. Like, it was right on the border. Good stuff. Man, this is one of the cool things about this game. Yeah, guys. Another example of the community right here. Somebody who started from the beginning and is now... like, literally, you can't be more than like 10 watts away from B, if anything. Absolutely insane. Also, guys, apologize over on the Instagram if you are wondering. I promise I'm not talking to myself. I'm chatting with my Twitch chat. But I really like the idea of streaming to multiple platforms so much. We normalized 200 watts and it felt okay. Up until the climb. That climb did not feel good. I'm just really what I noticed, guys, I'm just like my base is nearly back to where it's always been when I'm fit. My top end is probably never going to be like it used to. That's okay. I get to do things like this. Zero stress. Ride with friends. Let's be real. B is the worst category to race in. So this is all strategic sandbagging.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be very specific with our with how we do it to Instagram. I wish there was a way to like monitor like a countdown for it. All right, what shall we do now? What shall we do now? I think I might go over to a pace partner or something. Also, Lucy. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, Lucy. Sorry, not sorry. I'm wearing your kit for the rest of the week. If you have a problem with it, you can come in here and tell me. I dare you. Please come in here and tell me. But secretly, please. That would be my end goal of life, is to get ride-ons from bros. Have a good one, Macbeth. See you tomorrow, hopefully. But also, you're gonna be here, right? You're gonna hang out with me, right? All right, good. Okay, just checking. All right. I feel happy again. Oh, man. Oh, guys. New York is the greatest map. It is the best map in the game. Wait, how's that person still have their map kit on? Is that a visual glitch? It's got to be a visual glitch, right? We didn't unlock it.
If you want to know the secret of being, you will come with us.
Oh my god, hi Flobber. Holy jeez. Holy jeez, that was a fun one, man. I was not planning to go that hard, but I'm glad I did. G frickin' G, man. That last climb was hell. I'm stoked you were able to hang. You felt good? Dude, that was B effort. That was totally B effort. Like, you gotta be just barely on the verge of ranking up. What did you average for that? My normalized was just at 200 for the whole ride. Like, not just at, but exactly. Sorry, I mean like exactly at. Like 200 is really good for me right now for a steady ride. 3.3 for an hour. Oh my god, dude. That's gotta be adding to your rank up. Did you set any interval PRs, or was it just an all-around strong ride from you? Because that draft, man, we were definitely like 2.8 to 3, like just to draft. Because of those two guys that were on the front, just hammering at 4 watt per kilo, like the whole time. He's getting freaking beastly. Actually true. Close to power best at 58 minutes, couple watts off. Yeah, dude. Okay, so if you've PR'd, if you've done better than that, is that at the same watt per kilo, or have you been dropping weight? Because if that's at the same watt, because yeah, and you did a few pulls, I saw. Yeah, like when you came through with the power up and stuff, that was good. I couldn't do it. There's just something about New York. I just cannot get on the front of the pack. The speeds are just so fast. There were times when I was just like stuck behind people at like a half a watt per kilo above them. But that's just how it is. It's always been like that. Really nothing different. Steady for a few months now at 70 kilos, steadily climbing power. Cool. Well, sorry, not sorry that you're going to have to deal with B riders soon. It's going to be both a happy and a sad day. My only saving grace for those efforts, like up the hill, was that I had to just like keep telling myself to keep like a 90 cadence. I was like, the moment I start torquing out, I'm done. The moment I start having to torque ride, I have to stop. Yeah, so it's a bit confusing, Shuva. So it used to be, what it is now is it's called your pacer group. Traditionally, it's been how they categorized riders in Zwift so that people of similar abilities rode together. So like, it's basically a range of power ability, with A being like the top level. Well, there's actually an A+, but A is like the general top level for the amateur. B is the next step, C, D, and then E is everyone. It's basically A through D. It used to be how they categorized races. Like if you were a B, you raced other Bs. Now they've since, over the last, almost 2 years now, they've had something called racing score, which is independent from your pacer group, A, B, C, or D, where it just is solely reliant on your efforts, your max powers in certain intervals of time, as well as how well you do against other racers with similar power numbers. Basically, it allows it so that if you're really strategic as a rider, but you maybe not have the same power, that you're also competing with people that will, challenge you. So like, you can get a higher race score not just from gaining power, but just from winning races. Like, say you're strategic and you get away and you beat someone who has a higher race score than you, even though they're more powerful than you beat them, so your score will go up, and theirs will either kind of stay the same or maybe even go down because they got beat by a lower score. It's very similar to ELO. You're familiar with like the chess world? Very similar to like ELO ranking. Basically, you beat somebody who has a higher ranking than you, your ranking goes up, theirs goes down, and that's just about as simple as it gets. But in this, they also kind of weighted against your power intervals, like your 1 minute power, your 20-minute power. They weight those together to create the score. But you'll also see pacer group rides, and it'll be like A, B, C, or D. And that's just basically a power range that was, like I said, now I'm going in circles. That was traditionally racing categorization. But what is it? D is like 1.2 to 2.4 watt per kilo FTP. C is like 2.4 to 3.2. B is like 3.2 to 4.2. And then A is 4.2 plus. And this is all based on your FTP, I believe. You might, like, when you ride around, you'll see there's like pacer bots. The pacer bots will be colored relative to their pacer like ability, like A, B, C, or D. Red being A, blue being B, green being C, and yellow being D. So you, without any stands, will be a D and have to build up. You start as an E, which is basically just an open category. Think of it as like a category 5 racing if you're into that. Basically, it's for people that aren't categorized yet. But then you'll most likely, unless you're just like really strong, you'll probably go D, C, B, and then, you'll progress that way. But you usually start as an A, or I mean an E, until you build up some numbers. You might go right from E to C. You might not even be in D, ever. Like, if you have that power. You might go straight from E to B. If you're someone crazy like Ewan. Ewan literally went straight into B, because he's a monster, and is now A+. So it's just, it's personal. But yeah, you do rank up. you'll get your racing score will rank up doing races, but your pacer letter will rank up just from effort. Even if you don't race, just from doing effort. You'll be D for sure. Hey, no worries. I started D. There's nothing wrong with D. I started off in D. My first FTP was 144, 146 watts, I believe. And then I was C for about a year before I finally kind of settled in B. And at my best, I danced just barely into A category. But anytime I've raced A, I injure myself, and so it's just not worth it anymore. So we need 75 kilo flopper at 300 watt FTP. Yeah, he did 3.3, Peter, for about an hour. I mean, that was actual FTP effort with intervals in between. Like, he finished that last couple minutes at like 5 watt, or like the last minute was at 5 watt per kilo average, I would say. Five kilo pure muscle, yep. Bobber, you do any cross training? I'm in week 2 of cross training, and I'm starting to finally deal with the fatigue. I feel like the muscles aren't as sore on a daily basis as they used to be now that I'm about 2 weeks in. But I'm going very, very slow. So like let's not be too like that's yeah. Right now, alternate between running outside and bike. Oh, that counts. Cross training, impact training for sure. I got out on a walk yesterday. It went mid. Made it about halfway, and I was able to deal with the cramping about halfway. It was here and there, but overall manageable. But literally at the turnaround point, it was like, uh-oh. Good thing I brought my cane. And just need a really fancy cane so that I look like I absolutely am a boss. Like, just like have like some like really cool hand-carved wood cane or something. No, I'm not, Flobber. Oh, wait, yeah, Peter is. Peter definitely is. Full British aesthetic. Looking dapper, yes, sir. Basically, if I gotta do it, I might as well embrace it, right? Go like 110%. That's the way to do it. All right, we're at 36 or like 35 minutes with, no, probably almost 40 minutes because I started the OBS feed. So Instagram feed's gonna have to frickin' stop again. A plus 4.6, yeah. You're definitely at A level right now, Peter. At least from the numbers I've seen you putting out. VP is sandbagging your FTP. You're well into A. Oh, you are. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say there's no way you're not. Ain't no way. FTP is toxic anyway. Let's be real. FTP is toxic. What kit is that? Is that one of the Zwift? A Tour de Zwift kits or like that? That's one of the recent ones that they just dropped, right? All of us with maybe the exception of Niall and Scuda are fat fucks. Yeah. Dude, Scuda, I don't know how he doesn't just float away. Yeah, it looks familiar, right? I just don't remember what it was for. But it was semi-recent, right? Okay, so one addition I need if I am going to try and figure out this Instagram thing. I have to figure out how to get Twitch chat on my Instagram. without it taking up all the space. There's just, dude, vertical just gives you no real estate to play with. It absolutely does suck. It's a shame. Peter, since you're stopping through, dude, Instagram streaming is so clunky. Oh my god, bad. Dude, Facebook has still not got their shit together. It is horrible experience, which is a shame because I really want to do it. If your BMI starts with a 2 or higher, get out of here. No comment. No comment. Thank you, Matt. No, I'm around 20. In all honesty, I'm around 20. Though I have been closer to 15 for most of my life. Right now, I'm probably closer to 20, though. Not recommended. Not recommended. Yeah, what about if it started with 1, Peter? What is your opinion of that? Actually, I don't know. No, you're acceptable, Flobber. You're acceptable. You pass. I don't pass. I fail. By an order of magnitude, actually. Yeah, Peter, get this. For Instagram streaming, you're only allowed an hour. And to start again, you have to get a new stream key, which they'll provide you right away, but it's a new stream key. Every single time you start a live stream. It's worse than TikTok. It's worse than TikTok. Like, I thought it couldn't be worse. And it is. At least with TikTok, like, yes, they can take away your stream key, but at least it's the same one. Once you at least get it, it's the same one. Just getting it that's the problem. But yeah, it's so dumb, man. So I was like an hour and 1 minute in, I look over and my stream stopped. I'm like, what the heck happened? And there was no explanation. I restart it, and the feed doesn't transfer through. I'm like, why is there no feed going through? And I check, yep, the stream key changed. I freaking love it, man. It's so funny. Like, who thought that that was like a good idea? It is really not meant for sending an OBS source. It's like, it's small indie company, exactly. It is just meant for just like pulling out your phone, going live, and having your face cam on. That is like the only thing it's like meant for. You add any other things to it, yeah, it's bad. Go to Times Square since we can. Smallest of indie companies, yep. Well, let's be real. Zuck is too busy buying smokers to smoke his meat. He's too busy buying private islands. You know, I understand. He's a busy guy. Gotta smoke all his meat. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. It's just, here's my thing, and I'm gonna keep preaching this. It's so funny, in my opinion, because it's like in the Zwift world. Zwift is just grasping on to just the name recognition in a lot of ways right now when it comes to like the world of virtual cycling. And it's like, I feel like it's the same with Twitch as well. Like, Twitch is just barely holding on to the being the streaming platform. Like, their hold is so weak right now. Like, anybody just has to come in with something moderately good. I mean, that's why Kink wasn't even that good. And it did some damage. Like, YouTube's not even that good, and it's doing some damage. It's just like Twitch's hold on the live streaming space is so weak right now. One of my speculations, guys, I said this earlier. One of my speculations is that YouTube doesn't want to have to deal with the bandwidth of actually launching streaming as one of their main media like things, like one of their main tools. They don't want to deal with the server loads. They're like, nah, this will just be more expensive. We'll just have like a bunch of people streaming and losing us money because of, you know, server demand. Moderation hell, all the scams. Yeah, and that too. Dude, Peter, there's actually, so I'm actually shadow banned on YouTube. YouTube is having some insanely weird growing pains right now with their streaming. I'm actually shadow banned on from chatting in live streams. YouTube needs to keep the advertisers happy. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more so like that with Twitch now too. I think in general you're right. In general you're right, but I think it's swaying more towards, their model's moving more towards kind of the YouTube vibe. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Surprised they haven't yet started video purge. They must use so much data. Yeah. So what they do, traditionally what they've done, Flobber, is they go back and after a certain amount of time, certain videos with a certain amount of views over time will be downscaled. So like say you put up a video like 10 years ago, like, and nobody's watching it anymore, that video file is probably microscopic compared to the one you uploaded. So they do a lot of that, where like they just they lower fidelity of older as the video gets older and older. But yeah, you ever played zero view YouTube bingo? It's kind of fun. Oh, just searching random zero view videos, Peter? Is that what you mean? Kind of like that? No, I haven't, but that does sound like enjoyable. So you probably get a lot of bot content. Like when I was searching for recent reviews on the Jet Black Victory, I've heard some mixed reviews recently now that they've been out for a year. Some of them, maybe the quality assurance wasn't as good, but I hear that they fixed a lot of the problems. But there was some buzz online that there might be some issues with longevity of the Victory. And so I start looking up reviews on it, and it's just a bunch of 0-1 view videos of the same video on just hundreds of different accounts. Complete bot farmed. There's a lot of stuff with random views. I guess it comes to be a critical thinker, and if it appears to be a bot, like, you know. But yeah, Peter, so what I discovered, dude, this is wild. So I've been hanging on JD Paint Ink stream for a while now. Here and there when he's on Twitch, but when he's on YouTube, I'll go over there. I was chatting in his stream yesterday, and I was getting filtered out. He couldn't see it. The other chatters couldn't see it. I could see it, but it wasn't there. My message wasn't there. It didn't show up. It wasn't even, the broadcaster wasn't even notified of the message. But then when you go and watch the replay, my message is there. So they're like really, there's something broken in how, even in this live streaming right now. It's very recent. I've been chatting on JD's stream for a while now, but recently, literally over like the last couple weeks, and he's had it with other people too. YouTube is just filtering them out, just out of nowhere. I don't know why. They're just taking messages and just like not even letting the broadcaster know that they're there. I'm thinking it's growing pains. I'm thinking that's not intended mechanic. At least I hope not. But yeah, it's just clunky. That's the one thing you cannot say about Twitch. Twitch is at least smooth. Twitch live and it's live. There is some like refreshingness to it. All right, I'm nearing that 1 hour point on Instagram. I think I'm gonna wrap up here pretty soon. We did 50K, not a bad ride. You know, actually, it's really good considering we did it at an hour and a half. We did 50K in 2 hours yesterday, but that was at a very slow pace. Oh, guys. Well, I might have to wear these backwards because there's a weird seam on the front. Added me on Zwift. Hold on, let me add you back. Notifications, please. Hit a lands. Let's freaking go. Gotcha. Got a couple ads. That's nice. I have so many friends on Zwift. I love it. I did it to farm ride-ons at first, but don't need to do that anymore. Now that I'm more famous than Yancy. Reverse Swift Ride. Let's freaking go. And we will never forget it. That brings us together. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. I can make it. So here's the thing, guys. Oh, you can't see. Maybe you can. This right here. See how there's chat down here? I need that on my main screen as well. I need that on my main screen so that Instagram can see the chat. But anyway. Thanks, Pitbull. Nice hanging with you all. Appreciate you keeping me occupied while I silently die on the bike. We were able to keep up a good dialogue, though, even at Zone 5. We take that. All right, y'all. So, tomorrow we're going to jump on My Whoosh. We want to see the new map. We're not going to be on Zwift, at least not initially. I think I might just start right out on My Whoosh tomorrow. Not familiar with My Whoosh. It's another cycling platform, similar to the one that you're watching here. If you're watching, you don't even know what even's going on right now. Ooh, that screen is really dark right now. That's really dark. But yeah, we'll try out My Whoosh. My Whoosh has a brand new map, and I just want to see it because it probably looks good. Whoosh, hell yeah. Yeah, man. Have you tried the new map yet? I'm actually very excited to see it. Because if there's one thing that My Whoosh has, it's graphics. But anyway, I'm gonna send off Instagram. If you guys are if anyone's hanging out on the Instagram, thanks for hanging out. Growing pains are definitely present, but hopefully they'll get easier. We'll see. It is kind of annoying, but I do like streaming, so we're gonna try and make it work. But bye to the Instagram, and then we'll sign off on Twitch. Okay. Excellent. It worked. We got Instagram working. Do we like it? Not really. It's okay. There's real clunkiness to it. You streamed it both yesterday and today. Wait, you did? When? Never coming here again. Damn, I missed a Peter stream. Those are a rare commodity. That's annoying. Thanks for hanging out. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. We're gonna try out the new map tomorrow. Well. Let me, oh, that's YouTube, not Twitch. Let me get a raid going on Twitch, then we'll sign off. Bike Beast is on, let's freaking go. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How is he done already? What is this early stream? We gotta raid him before he raids us. Hold on. Guys, this is an emergency right now. Confirmed, my raid went through first. Looks like he put in an effort today. Dang, that's too bad.
They put you in jail right away.
See you, Flobber. Thanks for the raid again, and nice riding with you, dude.
Special jail for journalists.
We should keep this going.
Right to jail. You're playing music too loud. Right to jail. Right away. You're driving too fast. Jail. Slow.
Ending
jail.
stream.
You're charging
Also jail.
high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish. Believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken. Also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Dance with somebody, dance with somebody, dance with somebody, not by yourself. Fine. Fine.
Bye, pimp.